Welcome to World Market Media, your online source for the latest news on today's hottest small cap companies.
Hi, I'm Tom Copeland. I'm here with World Market Media at the editor's desk, and we're on the phone here with Dr. Manish Singh. He's the CEO of ImmunoCellular Therapeutics. How are you, Dr. Mesh?
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for having me on this interview.
It's our pleasure. Thanks for coming. I wanted to open it up and just go ahead and tackle the product line that your company has in development right now. So hoping maybe you can just give us kind of a brief synopsis of what you've got going on.
Sure. So we primarily focus on brain cancer, and what we are trying to do is to utilize the immune system to target brain cancer after the primary treatment. We have just completed a phase 1 clinical trial with very impressive results in that, and we are starting a phase 2 clinical trial for brain cancer. We also have additional product lines that are targeting pancreatic cancer, multiple myeloma, as well as small cell lung cancer.
Well, that's great. It's very interesting. Can you talk a little bit about the evolution that these products have taken to get to where they are today?
Sure. The company has its roots at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. That's one of the major medical centers here in Los Angeles. Two of the top brain surgeons there started the company, and since then it has evolved from a more academic research to more of a commercial operation, where we are developing several products based on their technology as well as additional technologies that we have acquired from other institutions such as MD Anderson.
I see. And now let's talk a little bit about the competition, because of course this is what could be considered to be a fiercely competitive market. Can you talk a little bit about maybe your competition and how the advantages of your products have over that competition?
Sure. So the best way to really think of the cancer vaccine space is to really look at the flagship company here called Dendreon. Dendreon recently got its first cancer vaccine product approved for prostate cancer. We utilize the similar technology of dendritic cells that are the matchmakers in the body, so to speak, with the immune system. So both of us use the dendritic cells. We think we have a next generation technology for two primary reasons. Number one, instead of targeting a single antigen, we are really trying to target multiple different antigens. In our brain cancer product, we have about 6 different antigens that we are targeting. Number two, instead of just going after the rest of the tumor, or what is considered the bulk of the tumor, we are really going after the roots of the tumor or the cancer stem cells. So it is really a next generation technology, and if you look at the clinical data, I think the clinical data speaks for itself. We are seeing a 200% increase in the survival of these patients at 2-year time period. We have close to 80% survival of patients at 2-year period, which is quite remarkable and quite unheard of in glioblastoma. That's the most aggressive type of brain cancer. Just to give a context, Ted Kennedy was diagnosed with brain cancer about 2 years ago, and he went through treatment and essentially passed in about 15 months. 15 months is your typical or the median life expectancy after diagnosis for glioblastoma. In the same time period, we treated about 16 patients, and almost half of these patients today are not only alive, but they're completely free of disease. And about 75% of these patients are alive today.
Wow. Can we talk a little bit about the development stage company? Of course, ImmunoCellular is in a development stage, and that's a very exciting time for your company, and congratulations on your success so far. Could you talk a little bit about shareholders' expectations maybe going forward in the near term, and what we can really expect to see from your company?
Sure. So in next couple of weeks, we are going to be presenting some of the data and a more elaboration on that data with a 2-year endpoint analysis at ASCO. I think that's going to be a big catalyst for us. We have submitted an orphan drug application for this product that should be approved in next few weeks. We are starting a large phase 2 clinical trial for this with somewhere around 60 to 80 patients. That will be starting in the Q4 of this year. So some of these are going to, I think, be big value creators for us. In addition to that, over the last several months, we have raised around $7.5 to $8 million. So I have enough money in my bank with a cash balance of actually over $8 million. I have enough capital to take these products through several stages of development, and we are well funded for the next 18 months at this point.
Wow, well, congratulations on the capital raising, and we wish you the best of success. It looks like your company is really poised to make a splash in this, very new market.
Well, we are really not looking for make a splash, so to speak, but we are focusing really on the most difficult to treat cancers, and that includes, as I said, brain cancer, to which I think we have one of the most innovative products, but we'll also bring the same technology forward for other diseases such as pancreatic cancer and lung cancer.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations so far, and again, we thank you so much for sitting down with us today.
Thank you so much for your time.
And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and World Market Media for more breaking news, blog posts, and CEO interviews.